Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to DADBEAR.Downtime and another live stream of our one day at a time Space Engineers Survival playthrough series. We've got a busy day planned ahead. So real quick, we'll get the logistics out of the way. We got a little less than 3 hours to play with. So today's plan is to start merging Shepherd's Pride with the blunderbuss that we recently acquired. Starting with this, and then we're going to move to how we're going to incorporate the Ward of Lothians. And we need to pick up a second one of the Ward of Lothians. But that's not on the agenda today. So let me go over a couple of things that we got going on. So off camera, because I kind of had to get myself reacquainted with what we had going on. Goodness. A little bit of lag today. Notice that with our last stream. I hope that is not a problem that has developed while I was away this weekend. But here's our blunderbuss. There's Shepherd's Pride. Had to move it outside, of course. This is our Thunderhelm, which we captured in our last episode. But you might notice we've got some other things hanging around. Look at that, a Ward of Lothian. Isn't that funny? Yeah, we're not going to do that today, guys. Not doing it. We are going to resist the urge. This is... What is the name of this ship? We have seen these crash several times in our Let's Make Contact series. They are an exploration ship. Wayfarer. There you go. Anyway, usually we don't get to see the front of them because they've crashed into the planet. Usually blown away everything except all the way back to... Let's see, if you go through the door there, if you look through the door, you can kind of see an unfinished cryo chamber. Yeah, that's usually where we start to see the front. But anyway... The reason I have this is because yesterday when I was kind of getting everything, getting reacquainted with where everything was, and I was trying to clean up the display a little bit, I noticed we had a civilian signal only 5 kilometers away. Well, let's go take a look at it. And sure enough, this is what it was. And the civilian signals, remember, are kind of like random encounters. A lot of the times, they involve pirates who are trying to accost somebody. Anyway, this ship had been disabled. I'll say disabled, even though it was perfectly flyable. And there were a bunch of grinder drones, and there were this guy right here, a train spark. One of my favorite original ships. You'll notice this one is way damaged. Way damaged is probably not the best term to use there. Anyway, disabled the grinder drones who had been working on this. Disabled the train spark. And of course, a lot of times these are traps, or they call for help. And they did call for help. And in their call for help, we got this guy, which is a space pirate mosquito. And we have another one. Here's everybody. Where are the little ships? Where did I put the little ships? No, they're around here somewhere. Where are they? There they are. Also called in a Kite EW, which has a very special place in my heart. Reasons I don't need to get into. But this, of course, spawned in and was close enough to our trade station, the Nanyang trade station, way over here, right there, that it actually went and attacked the Nanyang station, which was fine. because the ambushes sometimes these parts it's crazy. Disabled and captured the kite EW before it was able to do too much damage. And then on my way back, we had some pirate advanced guards show up. I had to disable them. And it was one of them that crashed into our train spark and did this damage. So we will repair this. Like I said, I like the train spark. I am a fan of it. That. And then we had a mosquito come in, and that's where I grabbed this guy. And surprisingly, I did not have any problem disabling these guys, where in the past I have, so it worked out pretty good. But anyway, the Wayfarer, this is the most complete version of the Wayfarer that I've actually seen in person. So I decided to go ahead and bring it back. It did have minimal thrust. It had thrust in all the directions it needed, so we coasted back. I brought it back in. We'll probably end up selling it. It does have a decent amount of uranium in it, and some other minor things. So we'll take whatever we need to get out of that. Add that to our collection of things. We also, of course, have this Thunderhelm, which we need to go through. And we need to empty it. I do not plan on keeping this Thunderhelm. There's really no reason for me to keep this Thunderhelm. So once we get everything out of it that we want, I will sell it. It will make us a bunch of money and we'll be good to go. Hey, JB. Oh, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I got talking. See, I got talking and I messed this up. That didn't drop the title card. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And I just got a text from somebody saying that it's still on the title card. Ian, Denise, thank you. All right, guys. Okay. So now that I've wasted 7 minutes of your guys' time talking about stuff that you couldn't see, let's do this. I'll do it quickly once again. So we got Shepherd's Pride. We've got the blunderbuss here. Those are set up to start our merge project. This is the Thunderhelm from the last episode. And off camera, this is the Wayfarer prototype that was a part of a civilian signal encounter. I was able to take ownership of it, save it from being destroyed by the pirates, which included this train spark, which we're going to fix up because I like those. This space pirate mosquito, and then the kite EW right here. So these were acquired along the way. So I'm probably not going to sell the kite EW. When we start to get into the modifications we're going to make to the Ward of Lothian, so that we can add it to our giant conglomeration, I think we'll be able to actually keep and use that kite EW. We may even be able to, I don't know if we'll be able to fit the train spark in there, but we will try. So thank you guys for bearing with me. Sorry about that. Ian, great to see you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Same thing with you, JB. Let's see. Not going to keep the new Thunderhelm. That's our Ward of Lothian. We are going to keep that. I just don't know. Since we're adding to the blunderbuss, the original plan I had for merging this with the Shepherd's Pride is probably not going to work because of the thruster arrangement on the blunderbuss. So, again, we'll empty all the valuable stuff out of the ships we're not going to keep, and then we're going to sell them. So our blunderbuss. What my plan is to, we're going to basically attach the Shepherd's Pride to the front of the ship. And what that's going to involve is we're going to be getting rid of a lot of this front. and bringing that down, finding out where the appropriate merge place is going to be, and then attaching it that way. After that, we want to make sure that we're able to get all of the storage and the hydrogen, oxygen piping connected so that we've got, a single source that's available throughout the whole ship. So to do this, it's one thing to do this in creative. It's another thing to do it in survival. So there are a couple things that I'm going to want to do to hopefully make this a little bit easier on you guys, so you're not having to see me run back and forth to grab parts from one ship to the next. So the first thing I'm going to do is we are going to build a large cargo container. We're going to stick it back here, much further back than we would have the Shepherd's Pride connected at. And that's just going to be the place where we dump our parts while we're grinding, because there's going to be a lot of grinding, guys. There's not going to be a ton of adventure in this episode. So from my work in the creative world, trying to work this, I do believe what we are going to be doing is, I know the piping for this Gatling gun, we are going to go from there straight down. So I can go ahead and mark that part, which is what I'm going to do right now. We'll pick some crazy color, so I will go, no, not that. Yeah, we'll do it that, because it'll be easy to see everything. And this will mark, I know I've got a line that's going to come down this way. So most everything beyond the front here of this line, a lot of that's going to get cut away. So if I'd had a little bit more time before we started streaming, I would have jumped into my creative world and kind of come up with a reference point. So this is what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and get a large cargo container started. Ian, how long did it take for me to get that text? Did I get it pretty quickly, or did you send it a while ago? Okay. Okay, I put that there. On. Come on, I thought I got everything out there. I didn't even get close. Jeez. I realized I must have had something in my build planner. Okay. I think this is going to be far enough back. It won't be too bad.
do realize I'm the one keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my battery topped up with that in mind.
Grab a quick chair where we can throw this down, and then I can sit in it and recharge without having to, again, run away to do something. Haven't seen anything in chat for a bit, so I don't know if it's lagging or not, so. So from here, we're going to start grinding. I'm going to get started with this grinding here, and then we're going to jump up, and I'm going to make a change to the projector that we have installed. And what I'm actually going to do is put I'm going to put the projection of the Shepherd's Pride into it, get it into place, and that will give me an idea of where.
Engineer, a steel plate.
Let me know what I need to cut away. Right now, we've got the blunderbuss in there. Start grabbing this stuff.
Inventory is full. Maybe consider changing game settings.
Just a second. Six layers of projectors. That's funny. Okay, so our horizontal offset, we need to come over. Vertical, the forward offset should be quite significant. And let's get this thing to flip around. Let's see. Believe that's going to do it. There we go. I think that's right. Yeah, there we go. This is where I kind of wish you could get a better third-person view without having the menu open. Forward offset is going to be further. We put that right Here we're at. Okay. We need to move this line right here. We need to move that over, it looks like 1, 2, 3 blocks. So we need to come over 3. Thank you, JB. Appreciate it. So we're going to move that over 3. And then that is going to need to come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6. Yeah, 6. So over 3 and down 6. Should be there. The horizontal offset should be 4. There we go. And then we'll figure the forward offset in a moment. Okay, so we need to go down 1 more. Down 1 more. So now you can kind of see what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be... Dadgummit, it's over too many. Oh, alright. But as you can see, I'm going to use our current flight deck on the Shepherd's Pride is just going to blend straight into this this runway for the blunderbuss. And what that's going to do is you can see where it's going to... We're going to be in this... We're going to fill this cavity, though. So, and then we'll have a connector on the bottom, which will be for the Atlas. So I don't think the Atlas is going to fit inside Blunderbuss. It might not. We'll get there in a minute. Let's see. So like I said, this piping here, this is going to get repiped down. It's going to come over 1 spot. Pretty sure it's going to come over 1 spot. In fact, let's just go ahead and do this. There. We're going to get rid of this. And then that pipe is going to turn this way, and it's going to come, if I remember correctly, I think it's 2 blocks over. That should match up with the port that is coming off of our large hydrogen thruster. It should be right here. Yeah, right there. That's how far back. Let's go ahead and get this centered. Don't think I'm gonna... I can probably do it that way. Should be 2 then. -2. Yep, there we go. So let's see, we've got one, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. 4 blocks deep. Going, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 10. Okay, we're going to move it back 10. Let's see how that looks. Should be real close to putting our hangar doors on the back of the Shepherd's Pride, like right toward the front. It should be real close to that. Let's see how that looks. You can see how far back that's going to move our connector. Pretty sure that's correct. 1, 2. No. We might need to come back one more. Yeah, we need to come back one more. Or perhaps that's... Maybe it was 3 I moved it. Got here. You guys think we can move this? I think maybe we're going to move this forward a little bit. You can see what this does, though, is that it makes room for the thrusters. No, that doesn't quite make room for the thrusters. It did before, so I need to figure out why it's not now. A lot of this is going to get ground out, so I'm not too worried about that. But, I feel like this could go forward a little bit more. I don't think it gets... We're just going to be clearing some stuff here. Let me get over here. See what I've ground away. Doesn't quite seem right for me. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I know that. Yeah, these should be... think I'm going to move this forward a little bit more. I really feel like it could be moved forward without any significant impact. Extend the piping, but that's probably 30. See where that puts the hangar doors. See, to me that almost looks more like what it's supposed to look like. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start grinding because I know all this stuff is gonna be going. So I can go ahead and do this.
You seem to be overloaded. Have you considered our inventory DLC?
I believe most of these are gonna go also. Right. It's been a couple weeks since I was playing around with this in the creative
Please check inventory for
environment.
extraneous tools.
Like, probably. There. I feel like that is. I think that'll work there. I will replace. Yeah, that block. That. Grind out the rest of this here. Ground out. This will open up all this material that we got here. There we go. And that floor can stay. That floor can stay. We just need to get this stuff.
Warning, please check inventory for extraneous tools.
Just hit some spawn. Put those back for right now. Need to get down and see what the thrusters look like right now. Fine here. These are the, this is where I'm going to run into an issue. That's got a light on it. This doesn't. Get rid of that. We got to get rid of this. Okay there. Nope, won't be okay there. Something else.
Inventory is full. Maybe consider changing game settings.
Yep, I'm chasing steel plates. There we go. You see that? What that is. Hey, Morbid. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. It's not fun.
Warning. Please check inventory for extraneous tools. You seem to be overloaded. Have you considered our inventory DLC?
Okay. We'll do a quick GPS so I know where this is. Now we're going to look for that thing that we just passed. Oh. Just components. Huh. Strange. Alright. I do kind of wish I had gone with a larger personal inventory size in this playthrough. Let's make contact. We have plenty of room to do what we need to do, grab what we need to grab, and it just seems like we do not in this playthrough. There we go. So I don't know where these, I really don't know where they came from. All right. Okay, so kind of what you guys can, so what I'm trying to do is I want to get the projection lined up so that
Disconnecting browser.
I can see what blocks I need to get rid of. I don't actually want to build off the projection. I just want to get everything that needs to be moved out of the way. So. So we'll go down here, we'll recharge real quick. Then we're gonna take a look at the front. Because I gotta have room for all of this. I need to be able to, I need to have room to bring the Shepherd in so that we can merge it. So for a fact, we know we're going to need to get rid of all this. It's that's what it was. Okay. Anything else there? So we're this way. Let's see. When looking at the thruster, it almost like you're a half block or so off. It does look like it does, and that's why I'm gonna kind of take my time pulling this way. Because again, in creative, I know I was able to tuck those thrusters. Those thrusters were able to get tucked right up there, and there should not have been an issue. So we'll keep an eye on it. Let's see. Morbin, you finished the design and build of your version of KMax Prime's Fast Attack, which is based off of Endington's Haste. It's gonna use it for going after factories. Awesome. Just need to find gold for the jump drive. Man, gold is just it is running from you. It is like, nope. You're not getting any gold. Using a Prometheus as the main base. Man, that is, again, another one of those ships. Extremely versatile. Extremely versatile ships. Projector thing would be easier if we could set it by layers. Yeah. Yeah. And JB, I would start from the Shepherd and grind back. Yeah, that's what I decided. It was go from the front. And that way I can see what blocks fill in and which ones still cut into other blocks. So, awesome. We'll get it figured out. I kind of wish, like I said, if I'd had a little bit more time before the stream, I would have jumped into that creative world and I would have kind of made reference of the places that I had cleared away. So, we know all this is going to have to go. So I can go in and get rid of that. This technically doesn't have to go. We'll have to take the solar panels off of the Shepherd's Pride at this point from here. Okay. Got... This is going to have to go. And I mean, to be honest, some of these may not actually have to go. It might be better to fill, you know, instead of leaving this angled edge, you know, we can change that angle to blend these in better. But I mean, for right now though, we need to have, again, we want to have room to be able to move the shepherd into place. So, and all of this is going to have to, because we've got a thruster here, we're going to have to get rid of all this too. So that just negated a whole bunch of what I was just saying. So 7, yeah, I should be able to get 7 plate. Thruster. Just gonna go ahead and get rid of these blocks. That is connected to something. Don't know what. Oh, still connected. Oh, that's got the LCD on it. Okay. Get rid of that. Oh, and if you guys see something or get an idea for something for this merge, let me know. Like, you know, if anything. I'm trying to keep it as, well, I will tend to keep things as simple as possible. But that doesn't mean that it's, you know, that
You seem to be overloaded.
that's the best way to do it.
Have you
Dadgummit.
considered a hurry?
Oh,
DLC?
great. See if I can grab this plate. Go back. It won't let me. All stopped. Get rid of DADBEAR.2. Let's go ahead and do one from this position. It's close enough. I'll be able to see it. Try to get these cut out. That thruster taken care of. Quick charge. You can kind of see how the ship will extend out from the front. Now we may, in the creative world, I went ahead and removed all of the former Ember torpedo corvette off the top. I don't know if we'll do that or not. We'll see when we get to that point. Okay. All right, so we got this side, we got this thruster taken care of. We need to do the same thing on the other side. No, this is going to go. Thruster, yeah, okay. I understand you're going to fly the ride into the ship and use a weld plate to merge the two. Yeah, or a merge block, whichever one I feel like at the time. Yeah, that is the plan. So the projection is just so I can figure out what blocks to clear out to give room to do the merge. I'll get a couple more. This one will be close. I don't know if I'll be able to get that one. 13 might be too many. All that's going to have to go. It's in the thruster zone. Actually, that right there is enough room for that thrust to get out. We wouldn't have to necessarily. We could actually put half blocks back in there too, because the half blocks shouldn't get damaged at that point. The floor has got to go. Yeah. What? Let me see. What? Let's wait for this. The flight deck is basically going to replace the floor. So if I can, like when I go in and cut out those blocks that are kind of getting in the way of the thrusters on the blunderbuss, the projections, when I do that, what I'll do is I'll weld in, or we'll put in. No, that's not the way I got it, because I got to remember we're merging. We're not building. Yeah, the flight deck should replace that flooring. So we will be cutting out most of that flooring. Just took me a minute to get my head going in the right direction there. Sorry. Okay. So we know that's got to go there. Take a look. So yeah, that should be that. We of course won't be rebuilding. Well, we'll probably grind that down, that turret down, because it's not going to be of any use there. So Let's get... May have to relocate. Yeah, I'm going to have to relocate these missile turrets too. We may not get... I mean, we may not actually use those because we're going to have more than enough additional firepower added to this. So, let's get back here. Let's go ahead and... Dang it. Man, I hate that. Yeah, I'll have to move the storage container. Actually, I could just build a brace that goes across the opening to hold it in place while I take the floor out from underneath it. There we go. All right. Since I have so much steel plate, this won't be an issue. Don't really need to do it on two sides, but we'll do it on two sides just to do it. Down, pick up our plates. Delete. There we go. Okay.
You seem to be overloaded. Have you considered our inventory?
Oh my God. Steel plates killing me. And it's not the steel plates, it's my inventory size that's killing me. Hope you guys had a good weekend. A tiring weekend. A lot of travel. Let's see what we got there. Transport. Go ahead and add our GPS. Back up. Buttons I meant to hit. Good there. Now we can go up.
Power low. Disconnecting browser. Disabling Netflix.
Charge. I wish I could bring it up a little bit, but it'd be a lot of rerouting that would have to take place. Let's see. All this block. Okay. There's the last of that. It's lights. Never play with less than 5 times or 10 times storage. Okay, I'm cheating. No, you're not. And like for our other series, I play it with, I think, 10 times personal storage. I leave like the storage containers, like the defaults on the storage containers and that kind of stuff. I leave that. But and the reason I changed it, because I used to, this is like what I've got now is what I used to do all the time. And like the Let's Make Contact series, I bumped it up because it's if I'm going to be, recording this or putting it out, it's just better than you guys seeing me go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth between a storage compartment or dropping plates and chasing them. That's, so that's why I've done it. I don't consider it cheating at all. It's the way you play is the way you play, and that is perfectly fine. Get a little bit. Not going to get a full one there. And the saying goes, play it your way. Yep. I've been on 5 times player inventory, and I began getting frustrated about it not being enough, so I'm going to up it to 10. Yeah. I mean, it could even be something as simple as, look, everybody's time is valuable. And even your time that you spend playing, I mean, it takes me twice as long to get something done during the time I've set aside to play. Did you make better use of that time? Go for it. That's, like I said, I mean, I've been playing this a long time. And I'm still not that good at it. So it's just a matter of getting the most out of the play. I mean, can you imagine if you couldn't adjust your inventories? Like how frustrating it would have been to start playing this game at the beginning when you didn't know anything about it, and to deal with like a realistic inventory limit. It it would seriously endanger the game making it, you know. Grinderama right now. Something underneath that. That's this. Okay. Okay. Gotta get rid of these.
Your battery level will be low on the next beep.
Bearfly. No, you had to catch one of those. It keeps getting destroyed by the drones it calls in every time I try to capture one of those. It's so annoying. Something's hanging on to that. Let's see. JB, true dad, my current playthrough, I'm going through and capturing the ships and rebuilding them just to get other ideas and then putting my spin on them. I do it because it makes me have to think about, yeah, exactly. Not if I can do it better. Yeah. So, a lot more to grind on that one. We can get this. Got distracted by these. What's that? I'm just hanging on to something. That's an idea. Okay, there we go. Yep, okay. Got those and go back into the... Let's here and take care of this crap that I forgot. Okay. Back are we gonna go here? It's a pretty decent ride. Let's see. That's what I've been doing. It helps develop building skills and understand layouts and stuff. I piss it. Six off sometimes when she hears me fussing about it. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a big this is gonna be a big project. It's just so much of it. It's two big ships. But one of the things I think we'll be able to do to maybe fix that empty feeling or kind of unfinished feeling that the blunderbuss has. I think by doing this, we're going to be able to kind of address that. Because I noticed one thing, this ship has little to no storage except the room in the refineries. And of course that doesn't do you any good for components. So some of those empty spaces that we've got up there in the center part of the section, they're going to have a purpose now. So we're going to be filling those. Yeah, I try to sleep and all I can think about is ship design. So I have to get up and play for a bit. That's funny. I've definitely had the engineer dreams. So So this is all have to go. What is... Alright, and start thinking about like really how far I need to go with this. Like how far back I need to go. Because if we can leave some of this stuff and not have to grind it out, that's great. But in fact, for the most part, we're going to be looking at... I'm going to fill my inventory here and end up dropping plates. From right here. Because since the flight deck is flat, we should be able to pop it up from that point. Yeah, we should be able to do that. Don't have to worry about... Okay, so all this stuff from here...
You do realize I'm the one keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my battery topped up with that in mind.
I don't have to do any more work than absolutely necessary. Yeah. For this side, yeah. Storage. Plenty of empty space for mass storage. Yeah, that whole center section where we don't really see anything other than the two med bays. I'm just thinking we like right down the center go with like full, you know, we go with large cargo containers, and then you've got a pathway on either side, you know, and we can get rid of one of those med bays. Okay. Right there. All this gonna have to go. Sure, all this is gonna have to go here. Yep. Nope. What am I missing? What will I lose? That. Nope. Let's attach something too. Attached to. Dang it. think I need to build a platform underneath just to catch stuff. Put collectors in it. They just fall in and they get sucked into storage. I don't understand why that is connected. They should be fine. Oh, that's gonna have to go. Alright. Wonder if I can cut the line. Get the deck straightened out here. grinding. And, oh, there we go. Something was attached to that. Didn't know what it was.
Power low. Disconnecting browser. Disabling Netflix.
Could be worse. Could have. Yeah, no kidding. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's even just terrible to imagine. So bad. Oh, that would have been tragic if I'd accidentally ground the container and all those parts just fell.
Engineer. A
Uh-oh.
steel plate
Go.
cannot get to your inventory. Charge me, or I'm cutting off your O2.
That. Let's see. Okay, that's as far back as the flight deck goes. So everything from here forward should be gone. take these out. Just for room. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, could we work out? That would suck. It would take forever to catch it all. Yeah. Where's the deal? Not in a gravity well, but everything flies. Top speed. Yeah, I know. It's just because I think if I were to turn the grav gens off, it wouldn't be an issue. But yeah, it just is what it is right now. Okay, so we got everything on this side that I think we would have to worry about. And everything on, just gotta take this side out from here. Just realized I said and forward. It's actually, yeah, it is forward, I guess. This will clear everything for the ion thrusters. Ooh, close. Almost did it again. The last block, too. Okay. Okay. The one thing I'm going to have to do before we try to merge it is I think I'm going to have to go in and try to take these armor panels off. Because I think they could create a problem. I might be wrong, but I feel like they could create a problem. So.
Warning. Please check inventory for extra
The decoys.
You seem to be overloaded. Have you considered our inventory DLC?
It'd be too bad with the edges on the remaining blocks. Wouldn't they cause collision issues? Save. Too bad with the edges on the remaining blocks. Would they cause collision issues? I don't know at the moment. Look, I think once I feel like I've got all the blocks clear from the projection,
Your battery level will be low on the next beep.
Like, I think I'll be able to... And thanks for the save reminder. I think I'll be able to figure out if, like I said, those panels, they might cause a problem, but in the end, they may not end up being a problem at all. So, we'll see. And that kind of sucks because there was a design element that I liked about the front of the blunderbuss with the diagonal lines that would have been nice to be able to keep, but I'll get this one. Be able to get that one. These two, and then we'll see what we get. Now we're looking on this side. All right. Give me just a minute, guys. I need a short break. Mom Bear just came up front. So give me just a minute. I'll be back. Hopefully within 10 minutes. I'll be back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Get that title card off like right away. There we go. Okay. So while I'm sitting down, I just thought about something. I want to make sure that I've got all to make sure I've got everything labeled blunderbuss so that I'm not confusing it with stuff. Take this real quick. Once we get this merged, that's all I'm. Should be good down to the end here. Okay, that way anything that is original blunderbuss will be different when these things are mixed together. Make sure that I'm not cross-referencing things. Okay, so let's see. We got this side over here. Go ahead and get rid of this stuff. Okay. Down to less than an hour. So I just want to make sure I'm trying to get as much done. I don't know if we'll actually get to merging today or not. Damn it. Oh, the interior, well, how many interior plate is this? 4? Seems to be falling farther. Yeah, I don't think steel plate went that far. 400 meters away. I don't know. Yeah, because I want to say anytime we did the GPS before, it was just under. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, we'll see. We will see. These way. Get rid of the GPS. Yep, drop that off. Those little details that make big difference later on. You talking about with the making sure that the grids are labeled? Yeah, I hate the, like when I've done merges before, and it's not even, it doesn't even have to be with merges. It can be with you know, you're just adding things, and it doesn't, you know, you got, say you add thrusters, or you know, and you go in and you've got your toolbar set up already and everything, so it just ends up messing everything up. Yeah, I gotta do this. It's got those 4. Might be able to get all 4. Yeah, we'll go. Okay, let's see. That, 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 that. And this might... It might be the last necessary one. Right there. On this side. Nope. No, those will work. I'm going to go ahead and take those off because, again, we're going to have to inch the Shepherd's Pride up to this area. I don't want collisions to create an issue here. Of course, we'll have to take the rocket launchers out. That should be fine. We've got that block there. It's gonna be tight, but yeah, we'll probably do two just because of the squeeze. Yeah. So if I'm seeing this right, as far as the bottom and the sides go here, it should be good. Here is our should be fine. Let's say we should be fine there. Here. Out. Take this stuff out. Still have to figure out where we're gonna. We use merge blocks. We'll have to figure out where to put them. So we don't have to use merge blocks, I guess. Perfect. Okay. I think we're kind of getting close. Kind of getting close. Let's get this stuff on the top here. I'm gonna take that one out. Yes, with the naming everything becomes a mess real quick. Yep. Missile turrets, yep, we're gonna get that. And we'll do the, yeah, we'll try the weld pads. That way I don't have to worry about any of the magnetism creating an issue. We've seen that create problems in the past. Made for funny shorts, but this, I think I'm going to leave. Is this block here? I think I'm going to leave that one. We may put our weld pad right there. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I could do it. Yeah, might put our weld pad right there.
Keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my battery topped up with that in mind.
Hey, King, what's up, bud? Thanks for stopping by. We're gonna merge our flagship with this big, huge blunderbuss we captured. Get all the blocks out of the way that are gonna be that could be problematic. We're not sure if they're gonna be problematic, but they could be problematic. Oh, almost did it, guys. Almost dropped the plate. Okay. Now, as far as armor plate or armor goes, anybody see anything that thinks that might interfere? Like with these sides here. Have we cleared the nacelles enough, you think, to get... I think we should be good there. I really do. I think we should be fine there. We just gotta... I know, let's go ahead and take care of these rocket launchers real quick. Make sure we turn off use conveyors so it doesn't reload. Well, because I'm going to empty it and then it'll try to reload. Do that to the other side. Inventory. Ooh, do we not have any missiles in these? That would be fortunate if that's the case. One less thing to worry about. Okay. Let's head over here, see if we can get... We did have rockets over here.
You seem to be overloaded. Have you considered our inventory DLC?
I'm gonna take this one out, guys. I already took it out on this side. Yeah, I did. Okay. I actually find it help when using connectors to guide that final bit to the merge blocks using the magnetism. Yeah, I've experienced one magnetism, like Clang Catastrophe, and it's really my fault for not. I had a large grid ship, and I was trying to attach a salvaged large grid hydrogen tank. I'm gonna say module. It wasn't just a tank. It was more. It was like it had stuff built around it, so it had more mass. And I was doing it with a small grid tug that was really underpowered. And when I got there, and the magnetism on the merge blocks kicked in, the small grid tug's thrusters, trying to keep it from moving, was fighting the magnetism of the large grid ship, and they started to wobble and fight against each other, and until the point where it created so much movement, it collided it and damaged the tank, and it was terrible. So. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. I think we have got all of the key stuff at the bottom taken care of. I don't think we're going to have to worry about... We're not going to have to worry about these blocks. So I think those are fine. I even feel like this is going to be fine. And I Yeah, actually, we're not gonna have. I don't think we're gonna have any issues with those armor panels. I think they're gonna be good. Let's get up here and make sure we got this stuff. Okay, we got a lot to clean up here. That's, well, maybe we don't. We are gonna have to get rid of the solar panels on the rearmost solar panels on Shepherd's Pride. So probably go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. And then I think we're going to go ahead and lay the well pads and maybe get that started. Actually, we might be able to pull this off right before it's time to call it a day.
You seem to be overloaded. Have you considered our inventory DLC?
So we're putting our pad. Do that. Might have enough for the well pad. Yeah. I think that's it, guys. You know what? I think just to be safe, I'll go ahead and take these out. These 4 blocks. We got them out on the other side. Just try to keep it symmetrical. Let's see how it goes from there. All right. So, fun times. You can connect a moon base to a space station. You can do this, huh? I think. Yeah, we're gonna try this. Hopefully we don't tear anything up too bad. I think that's it. I think that's all we need to get out of here. Get out of the way. Anybody see anything that might, like, obviously cause a problem? Thanks, JB. Yep. All right. Let's move Shepherd's Pride down, see what we can find here. See if we can get something going. And since we saved, I am not going to make the blunderbuss, change it to a station. So we'll let physics do what physics does. Let's see what happens. But, I mean, not that I think we really have anything to worry about since we're using weld pads, but, okay. kind of pre-stage this a little bit, and then I'm going to jump back out, and I'm going to turn the projection. Maybe I can do that from here. No, can't do it. I don't think I've got... don't think I have the antenna on the blunderbuss on. I think it's the beacon. All right. And I'm not seeing any obvious holes here, so. Should be fine. Yeah, I don't think any of that armor panel is gonna make a difference, so. Don't need to worry about that. Yeah, we'll take that assault cannon turret off the back once we get everything hooked up. Okay. Moving up a little bit. Come on, give me a break. Okay. The hard part is being able to see how close we are with the weld pad. Back in some. One thing I can do, I can use a thruster as a guide. Got to be forward oriented and back. Okay, I just touched somewhere. Should be getting close. Real close. I'm bumping. Let's go take a look. What we got? I wonder if I had my weld pads misaligned. Okay. Man, we're right there. Come on. Oh. It should be on. I should be able to control. Oh, I don't have a. I don't think I have. No, I don't have remote control. Maybe that's part of the reason why. Okay. Alright, so if I move that forward just a smidge, and then try to pull this up, I think we'll be able to get it. I'm not seeing any contact here. Maybe a little bit there. That should not. I don't think that should be a problem. Did I get rid of? I did get rid of that row there. So maybe. Get rid of these just in case. Again, should, yeah, look at our. Okay, yeah, we're in the right. That changed. That changed it. Now we can see the weld pad distance. Tiny little push forward. Nope, something's not. Come on. Give me. Something's in the way. Can't tell if it's back. It's back. Tell if it's through the back or not. Let's see. Did you just remove it under the storage? I did. Did you remove the armor panel under the storage container? I did get the one under the storage container. Artillery turret. Are you talking about the one there on the top? Back near the opening on the blunderbuss, JB? Is that the one you're talking about? Okay. I don't think it's collision box is interfering, but we'll go up and take a look at it. I thought about that, whether I was going to need to remove that or not. It just looked like there was enough room, like enough open space, but the corner of some of those half blocks may be creating an issue. I want to take a quick look back here. Okay, so we got a little tilt going on. That's one thing. Those blocks are going to cause problems. That would possibly explain some of the issue. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look at this. I don't think that is going to interfere, guys. I think we're going to be okay there. If after fixing those 3 blocks that I just got rid of, if that doesn't do it, then I'll come up and I'll take that one off. I'll take that one off. And that should be it. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of a roll. Should be able to basically see through that. Did we just weld? We did. We're in, guys. It's on. Boy, that took... Thought I saw a flash of light, and that was it. Yep, we are all set. Okay. I wonder if... No, we should be fine there. Thrusters should not be cooking. I don't think we're cooking anything with those nacelles. Oh, thank you very much, guys. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, okay. So let's see. Now I want to... Oh, close. There we go. Let's go take a look at our gaps and see what kind of gaps we're looking at. And, where we will be able to fill in. So like I said, we're going to take this block out. And this is where we're going to pipe down take a look at something real quick. See, I may get rid of that conveyor completely. So all we should have to do in order to get everything from here typed into everything in here is, like I said, what I'm probably going to do is we'll get rid of, I don't think we need to have, if I was on a multiplayer server, it'd be completely different. I would leave these Gatling guns exactly where they are because I don't think people would even think to find them in here. But we're going to take this guy out, but I'm going to run conveyoring down, and then we're going to come over and in, and we'll be completely typed into Shepherd's Pride from there. So, and then we can fill in the gaps at that point. Do the same thing on this side. So, yep, awesome. Oh, that was awesome. Really cool. And we got floor down here, and I don't even need to type conveyors or anything to this. So the idea will be that our ships, and like I said, I don't know if the Atlas will fit in here. I am going to take out these two rows of blocks on both sides. That is going to open this up a little bit, but I kind of want to put some docks, you know, some connectors in here for some of our smaller ships to fit and connect and be hooked up. So I might change these stairwells so that they don't take up quite so much space here. But the whole idea is that we'll come in, the small ships that come in through the back here, and then, I mean, for all intents and purposes, we don't lose any of the functionality of the hangar. You know, kind of cool. Awesome, awesome. Let's see, 3:38. That's what time it is here locally for me. So let's go ahead and get these. I'm gonna go ahead and get these started. We'll get the conveyors running down. Get this thing piped. Get this one. Might be able to get that one. Aha! You're not going nowhere. Goodness. Let's see. I'm gonna go with cool thing is, since these are both parallax ships, they're going to be color not matched, but they're pretty close. So, go ahead and keep our steel, our reinforced conveyors. Do that way or not? I don't know. Don't want it to be open. No, we may have to go with a regular conveyor for that. Need to make sure that the stuff is, I plan on making this long tube airtight, but I don't want it to be any and less airtime. These need to be orange. Yeah. This should be orange. I'm just going to go ahead and go with reinforced here. There we go. Actually, I should have waited to do that one. Got to build that one. Okay. Let me see. Tee across and come down to the deck and connect. Tee across. Gives redundancy. Okay. Got. Okay. Okay, so T across, down, and then connect at the deck. Let's see, come down to the deck and connect. I guess I'm trying to figure out T across. We've got... Let's see what we got here. See if I can... Okay, so I won't be able to come across because the thrusters are directly underneath these armor panels. Don't have a connector, like a quick, well, a direct path. So, where you put in an elbow at the stairs. Okay. Okay, so instead of where I put this elbow, go with so we go with a T and then take it down to the deck. I can probably fit. Let's see what I got here. Enough. Yes. Should be able to get to that. Maybe. All right. JB, I'm going to take your idea. I'm going to cook on it a little bit. I'm going to simmer on it a little bit, and if figure out, because the redundancy is absolutely something I want to have. I'm just going to try to figure out, because I've also got, I've got places here off of these refineries that I may be able to pull into the deck and maybe connect to some areas that will be easier to run protected conveyoring to. So I'm just going to try to, like I said, I'm just going to brainstorm in a little bit, see if I can figure out if there's another route that would be easier for me. So okay, so I don't, this probably don't need that. Now this can be replaced. Yes, your pipe is down the center of the floor. Yeah. It's kind of a weird setup down there, and that's what's making me think I need to figure this out, because of course I've got the thrusters here, and while they only, you know, I've got this row here I could bring across and it's not going to get damaged by the thrusters, since that damage spot runs through at the center. So like if I were to
disabling Netflix,
like from there, you can see I've got one block space above that's safe. So I mean I could run, but I don't know if I want to run an exposed pipe. So I'm that's what I'm trying to, it's like, is there perhaps another way that's perhaps under more cover? Now I still have to kind of replace some of this. I'm going to call this latticing that was on the bottom of the ship to kind of blend it in. And it'll probably go right along those sides. So if I can, like, say at one of these cross points, work that conveyoring into that, you know, this kind of lattice pattern that's on the bottom and make it up to the refineries, that'll do it too. Yeah. All right. It's some energies. She says it. Cooking with gas now, guys. That's a big ship. That is a big ship. And you know what's funny? If I get the opportunity, I swear to you, if I get the opportunity, we're gonna replace every one of these refineries with Prototech refineries. That'll be a blast. All right, so let me go ahead and get these queued up. If nothing else, to get the, we'll go ahead and have a temporary connections set up here. Got, yeah, I got two I can do. I need more than that. Turn that off. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Okay. No, not 9. So these will be temporary for now. That's going to be orange. but it'll work. Forget what I did on the other side. Oh, I hate that. Okay. Get this. Try to use as much of the stuff in our temporary cargo container as possible. Okay. Let's see. Log bolts, can't wait to see it. Yeah, it's gonna be this is a cool one. Enjoying it. All motors, right? Yep, motors, small tubes. Should be able to get it, yeah. Use a mod that has enclosed armored conveyors. Yeah, allows you to get the air tightness. Yeah, that is the one, you know, we'll say negative of the Keen. But and you know, there's a part of me that thinks they did it on purpose. You know, like there's meant to be something you have to kind of sacrifice to have that reinforced. But I haven't tried any of the modded conveyors, although I swear to you, modded conveyors that allow you to put conveyors that are diagonal, tempted every time. Every time. It's just, because to me that's the worst part about the conveyors, or the conveyors period, is not having diagonal ones. And I know I've seen a mod out there where people have got them with diagonal conveyors. I've kind of forced myself to live in the uncomfortable place that I put myself in. All right. I need 3 more plate. Okay, so if nothing else, we are piped up. That's good. We're gonna have hatches to fill in here. I'll go ahead and take these turrets out. I'll probably do that off camera. And if anything, if I do anything more off camera today, guys, it's really gonna be just like going ahead and clearing out some of these armor blocks to make room for our stuff to come in. I don't think the Atlas is going to fit, even if I take those out, because back here toward the back we have our oxygen and hydrogen production. And these turrets being placed here also limits the amount of space. So before we wrap it up, I'll show you what I'm talking about. We'll grab the Atlas and I'll make the approach. And if you guys see a way that we might be able to do it, then, you know, without cutting too much away. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to gut too much of it, but there's Parallax wanting to give me a new ship. Always complaining. Making threats. Whale 1. I've never heard that name. Hold on. Oh, there's a Recicio out there. It's a long way away, but Whale 1. Wow. Brightness. It's not moving that fast. I'm a little surprised. They usually move. Whoa. And it's gone. Oh, it's not. It's right there. Sorry. Speed was too much. That's kind of a neat looking design. A lot of the smuggler ships I haven't been terribly impressed with. I could definitely do with. It's like the Riddler's ship. That's not bad though. Wouldn't be easy to catch. Would not be easy to catch. That's pretty cool. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. So I feel like we're going to have to park the Atlas underneath again. I think that's the way we're going to have to do it. Yeah, I don't even know if I could clear out. I'm not sure if I could clear out enough space for the Atlas to fit inside. Which, yeah, it's not going to fit. But yeah, we're probably gonna have to put the Atlas underneath like we had it before. But we will have plenty of room for our other small grid stuff. The Chigger, our little like baby tug, and then various like the fighters and such. I think I'm gonna sell that that orange. I forget the name of it now. I'm just terribly disappointed in the performance of that. I think I'm gonna sell that one. Compensator. That's what it is. Compensator. Like the train spark. This little mosquito isn't too bad. You just got to make sure you fill it with ammo. So, all right. So let's see. We've got. I will get the. I will get the tunnel here. I'll get the tunnel cleared up a little bit, get some of this stuff out of the way. I'll go ahead and get rid of the turrets that we're not going to need in here. I'll get rid of this one. I'll get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Not sure if I'm going to keep these here or not. These might stay. They may not. But, like I said, getting this stuff cleared out will make room here. I want to have some places for ships to dock if necessary. To be honest with you, once we get the Word of Lothian attachment and configuration figured out, some of the small stuff, the small grid stuff that we carry is actually going to go in the hangars of the Word of Lothian. I'm going to, and I already did this in the creative one, I'm going to open these. They won't be individual hangars. It'll be one large hangar that will fit three small ships. So, but yeah, that's where we're at. I'm glad we were able to get this actually connected today. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. So it's nice that we were actually able to get to that point. Got that done. Now we'll just have to do a little bit of housekeeping. You know, keeping the getting this stuff cleared up and adapting it to what we want to do here. So we can still close this area off, you know, maybe this is a good place to pre-stage prototype components and stuff when we get those. We're going to have plenty of refining capability. If we can get that prototype assembler, that'd be great. Until then, you know, we'll just keep going until we get the stuff. God, it looks nice. I know I've been talking about it, but I just haven't gotten around to actually doing it. Getting rid of the Ember torpedo Corvette on the top. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze, guys. Hold on. Looking at it right now, at some point I'm going to get impatient and I'm just either going to get rid of it or I'm going to decide I'm going to keep it. So that's a big ship. It's awesome. All right. Guys, I'm going to go ahead. We'll wrap this up. Like I said, if I do anything off camera, it'll be that small little bit of stuff I mentioned. I'm going to go ahead and move this inside the safe zone. And we'll keep working on this. The next episode. Try to refine it a little bit. I got something free floating in there. Something's loose. I don't know what it is. I have to find it. Crap. Let's do this real quick. Sorry. But we will, we'll get it figured out. What is this? 3 pieces? That's small grid. I can't tell what that is. This is small grid. What is this? Completely unnecessary. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Right there, too. Huh. Okay. I guess I'll get rid of those. But, we'll keep working on this. Get it smoothed out. I appreciate your guys' help. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys come back. Love having you on. Love being able to interact. And next time will probably be a Let's Make Contact. But it really just kind of depends on the time that we got available. So, guys, thank you so much. I'll let you go. I'll stop yammering. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And always, always be safe. Remember, close that visor and don't forget your dampeners. And I will see you on the other side.